Okay, so I'm gonna get started. So we got quite a bit of people in here already. So if you guys look at the screen, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see a scavenger hunt activity link that you can click on. And with that, it'll take you to the game sheet that you can download. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to do that, but don't start playing yet, okay? So until I give you the instructions on how to do this. But do you guys see the scavenger hunt activity sheet on the link? Okay, good. Thank you, Holly. Okay, go ahead and click on that. You could download it. It's a fillable PDF. And we'll get started. And the second thing you will have to get ready for is to open your Okta account and log in, because we're going to go to the compliance manual. So they just been kind enough to pin that for me on the chat. If you guys can see that, go to your SharePoint and go ahead and get that opened. And I'll share with you guys on the screen here on where the manual is. So if you go into the CONAM policy and procedures link in your Okta, that's where you would click to go to the compliance manual. Right here, affordable compliance manual. So you need that for the game. Have you guys all downloaded the crossword puzzle? Or anybody having trouble? Okay, good. Yay. Okay. All right. Ready? Okay, so where is the manual? This is where the manual is. So if you go in and take a look at the compliance manual, I think a lot of people don't know that there are actually 52 documents in here. So in the manual, we have separated into different sections with SOP numbers, and some of them even have links to forms that you can use. So anytime if you have a question about let's say an application, if you click on the application process, it'll take you to the policy. And if there's a form that's needed for that policy, there's also a link that we can click on. Okay, so going on, you guys all got the crossword puzzle downloaded. So the winner will be the first person to send me a completed puzzle with the correct answer. Correct answer. Okay, so you're gonna find the clue for each and fill in the blank by filling in the blank statement. Some answers have 2 words, but you don't need a space in between if it's 2 words. And then you can use the SOP number as a reference to help determine your crossword puzzle. Okay, you guys ready? So here's the first clue. So we're gonna go to A3, okay? A3 across, 3 across. So the SOP number, if you go into your manual, it's gonna be 8020, so that's a good clue. But if you already know the answer, you can look at this clue. It says children temporarily absent due to placement in a foster home must be what when determining family size for income limits. So if you look at my puzzle here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's for the number 3 across. So I'm going to give you a minute to look for that, but don't share your answer with everyone unless you want to. That's fine too. But if you want to win, don't share your answer. Are you guys following along? Thanks, Brandy. Okay, we're gonna go back and go to the next one. A7, 7 across. 1 blank must be completed by each household member 18 years of age or older. One what? Oh, Brandy. SOP 8004 if you need a clue. Ready for the next one? Okay, we're gonna go on because we got a lot to go through. A9, 9 across. A blank verification is directly sent to and received from the source and must not pass through the applicant's hands. 2 words on this one. 2 words. First word has 5 letters. Second word also has 5 letters. You guys finding this okay? Let me know if I'm going too fast. I feel like there should be some Jeopardy music in the background. Maybe I could play it from my phone. Tres Fiesta? Oh! No, I can't sing. I need Carrie for that. I woke up with almost no voice this morning, and I'm glad I came back. Randy's cracking me up. Or anybody else that wants to sing, please join. All right, I'm going back. Next one. So we're going to go to 10 across. When a unit becomes available, the application and other paperwork is completed by all adult applicants in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter word across, 10 across. How are we doing here? No clues, Randy? Carrie might yell at you. Okay, are we done with this one? If you need a clue, go to SOP 8000. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. 12 across. TCAC does not permit LIHTC forms to be signed blank by the tenant or management. This is a long one, 12 across. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to 13 across. State monitoring agencies are required by the WET to complete property inspections and file audits every 3 years or every 5 years if the property is past the first 15 years of the compliance period. Three-letter word. Yes, Carrie, easy peasy. Okay, this is found in SOP 8028. Okay, moving on, we're going to go to 14 across. If the applicant or tenant is recently employed, obtain a printout of the weekly income earned and calculate 2 words here using the average of the last 3 months from the payment history. This is found in SOP 8075 if you need some help. Anyone having any issues, any questions so far? Okay, I take it as a no. Okay, thanks, Jennifer. Okay, then move on to the next one. 15 across. When an apartment is not available, a what establishes the priority in which household will become contacted when an apartment becomes available? What do we need? What do we need here? Every HUD property has this. I'll give you guys a little clue. And it's in SOP 8003. Okay, we're going to move on to the next clue, which is 16 across. If a household has only 2 words here and does not have a voucher or other source of verifiable subsidy, they may not move in but can stay on the wait list until their circumstances change, either receiving a voucher or another type of verifiable subsidy or income. It's 2 words here. For 16 across, you could find a clue in 8078. Brandy. Everyone done with this one? Wes knows this one. Yes, he does. He's probably sending me answers already. Okay, moving on to the next clue, 17 across. If question number 8B on the IRS form 8609 is answered blank here, then the property is considered a multiple building project and transfers are allowed property-wide. This is found in SOP 8040. And I think all the analysts know this answer. 3-letter word should be pretty easy. Matt. Yes, Missy talked about this earlier. Okay, moving on, because that one was pretty short. We're going to go to 18 across. Okay, this is found in SOP 8070. For the Light Tech program, income eligibility isn't really an issue unless it is found that household was blank blank at move-in. 2 words here. This is a major issue, actually. So everybody know the answer to this? Okay. And then we're going to go to the last clue for across, which is number 19. What record forms must be used to document vague or missing information from verification received? This is found in 8076 SOP. This is a form we use quite a bit in our files, which is very, very helpful when we need something to be used to fill in the missing information. Okay, you guys ready for down clues? Here we go. We got a few here. First one here, found in SOP 8014. Violence against women, VAWA lease documents must be given to the who at move-in and at recertification. Who gets these forms? Found in 8014. Okay, we're gonna go to the second clue for down. Kindergarten through high school students are automatically considered to be what? 2 words here. 2 words. SOP 8033 if you need some help. This should be pretty easy. Okay, ready for the next clue? We're gonna go to 4 down. TCAT requires that a blank blank certification for every household, even if there are no children in the household and even for senior properties. So go to SOP 8080 if you need some help on this one, because there's a lot of certifications that the TCAT requires, but this is a certain form that we will have in each file. I don't know, Carrie. Let me see who's on this call. I think it's mostly California. I'm going down the people list. I don't see anybody else from other states right now. Okay, moving on to the next clue. We're gonna go to 5 down. A blank cannot be a live-in aid for a person as a spouse is legally obligated for the support of the other person. So I know Scott Michael talked about this a little bit yesterday, so we're gonna get some clarification on this, but we'll be talking about it a little bit more. I made this puzzle before he talked yesterday, so. Okay. If you need some help, go to 8085. We're gonna move down to number 6. Okay, so 2 words here. What must be requested for tenant voucher rents? It's an eligibility issue. And it's a very hot topic right now. We talked about this on our last meeting on Monday, if the RPMs need a clue. Okay, we're gonna go down to 8 down. What are when an owner puts in a new application to receive tax credits again on an already existing tax credit community? This came up earlier today as a topic in Missy's session as well. And you could go to 8051 if you need some help. It's a long word down. Okay. Got a few more here. 11 down. The blank blank overseeing the property where the associate or associate's immediate family member must approve processing the application prior to moving forward. Who is this very important person that needs to approve? If you need some help, go to SOP 8002. Or if you need some help, you could go to Wes as well. Okay, moving to D12, 12 down. Seasonal employees must list all what for which they have worked over the past year, even if they are not currently working at the time of completing the application. If you need some help with this one, go to 8006, SOP number. So this happens quite a bit in our farm labor communities. So think of the RD properties. Okay. And we're going to go to our last clue for number 14, 14 down. Count blank of all family members, regardless of age. A 6-letter word, and it could be found in SOP 8073. It's not income. Okay, so that was the last clue. I want you to submit your crossword puzzle to me now if you want to play and win. And I'll take a look and to see who wins the game. I hope you guys enjoy that, but we're going to go over the answers after I get your submission. Oh, Wes said he submitted 10 minutes ago. Okay. Let me see. I haven't checked my email yet. Let me look. Oh, yes, Wes, you are the first person. Oh my goodness. I'll check in a minute. Let me see if I got any more. As long as I beat Michelle. Wow, you guys are competitive. Okay, so we're going to go over the answers. Okay, so the first one, 3 across. The word we were looking for is included. Children temporarily absent due to placement in a foster home must be included when determining family size for income limits. And this was found in SOP 8020. Then we got SOP 8004 for 7 across. The word we were looking for is application. One application must be completed by each household member 18 years of age or older. Now, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and type it in and we could go over that. Any of these clues. Okay. The next one, 9 across. The 2 words I was looking for was third party. A third party verification is directly sent to and received from the source and must not pass through the applicant's hands. And then we got 10 across. When a unit becomes available, the application and other paperwork is completed by all adult applicants and on site. So that's the platform we use for applications. 12 across. TCAC does not permit LIHTC forms to be signed electronically by the tenant or management. These are the TCAC forms. Okay, and then 8028, 13 across, state monitoring agencies are required by the IRS to complete the property inspections and file audits every 3 years or every 5 years if the property is past the first 15 years of the compliance period. Then we got 14 across. The 2 words I was looking for was anticipated income. If the applicant or tenant is recently employed, obtain a printout of the weekly income earned and calculate the anticipated income using the average of the last 3 months from the payment history. And this is for gig workers. Okay, so this is when we get the printout, and that's what we'll be using to calculate anticipated income. Okay, next we have, when an apartment is not available, a wait list establishes the priority in which households will be contacted when an apartment becomes available. So this could be found in every HUD property, like I said earlier. And then 16 across, if a household has only gift income and does not have voucher or other source of verifiable subsidy, they may not move in but can stay on the wait list until their circumstances change, either receiving a voucher or another type of verifiable subsidy or income. Then we got 17 across. If question 8B on the IRS form 8609 is answered yes, YES, then the property is considered a multiple building project and transfers are allowed property-wide. Okay, and then we got 18 across. For the LIHTC program, income eligibility isn't really an issue unless it is found that a household was over income at move-in.